I'm level 142 in TDX and have every single tower in the game, including the event ones, except for the current event ones, because I'm still grinding for it. This video is not meant to hate on TDX and simply is just a video of me pointing out some flaws that I find pretty frustrating in TDX. The first of which is the grinding, especially for new players. If you think back to joining TDX for the first time, you'll see that everything is pretty intimidating, especially since there's no tutorial yet. So you're very lost, and most of the towers you see are very expensive and require a lot of grinding. I mean, the beginner towers don't take much grinding at all to get, but seeing those large numbers can get very intimidating, especially when you don't know what to do. These also apply to the events. Events are supposed to draw back old players and also attract new players to the game, but it's a miserable experience grinding for the new towers for both veteran players and new players. For veteran players like me, I've been grinding for like hours on this game and I still haven't gotten Cryo Hello yet. And then there's the new player experience. I'm not even sure how you're supposed to get these as a new player because getting the base towers are already really hard, but you also need them to be able to grind faster. Unless you just want to grind the normal one, which is very slow. Some people may say that you can just find strategies on YouTube, but that isn't really that fun and it makes grinding even more miserable than it already is. It's just not that fun to follow somebody else's strategy instead of making your own in a game that's literally made as a strategy game. The only reason that the TDX devs have this in place is probably because they just want the players to keep coming back every day and spend a lot of time on the game, but I think they've already found a potential solution to the problem but just didn't implement it properly. I'm talking about the quest system. I mean, currently it makes you do some random tasks that take quite a bit of time but not really give that much in return for it. If they just increase the rewards so that you can grind for the Cryo Hello with just the quests alone, you just log in every day and just complete your quests and eventually you'll just get the Cryo Hello, then that could solve the problem of grinding since you don't really need to spend hours every day but still increase a player's playtime in a less intimidating way, making it easier for both veteran players and newer players to grind the game. The second issue that I want to tackle is the event towers themselves. It's one of those things that's a staple in the Roblox tower defense games, but it's also a very, very bad thing in my opinion. Because these towers are limited, right? That's the whole appeal. They're limited, so it's very special. But the issue is, it feels like you're locking a major part of the gameplay behind the event. Like Flame Trooper and some of the event towers have very good utility even in the base game. So locking these towers behind the limited time events or just Robux just feels very wrong. Like for example, Flame Trooper, which is very useful in the current event because it's literally made be easier when you have Flame Trooper with the fire vulnerable enemies. So if you didn't get him in the Halloween event, you're gonna have a harder time playing the event. Maybe in the future they can make a thing that lets you obtain past event towers if you do some type of thing, but I doubt they're gonna do anything like that because of how they handle the run for Cryo Ranger. There are definitely more issues in TDX, but those are the only ones I wanted to talk about. I hope that next year they make an update that makes it easier for newer players to play the game, since that's how you keep your game alive. So yeah, bye.